Hey everybody, welcome back to another Doki Doki Literature Club stream. We're coming in hot with Self-Love starring Natsuki and Yuri. So buckle up, kiddos, because it's time to go for a ride. It's only been 1 day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki with Monika's help. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other since. I find your lack of music disturbing. Although it's only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxiously counting the hours until she will need to face the outcome of her efforts, whether good or bad. And because the passing by of students was making her feel even more anxious, Yuri picked out the most secluded spot she could find to spend her lunch. That is a mood. Oh, she eepy. Just like me. Anyway, because the staircase is under maintenance, no student would have any reason for coming here. It's such a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude in the middle of a frantic school day. Like, what noise does she make here? Like, yeah. I don't know, y'all. So we got a panicked Natsuki up in here. Eep. It's be like, eep. Anyway,
What are you doing here?
I just... Yuri grips her book. Okay, look at the word grip is just too fun to not scream with every little ounce of enthusiasm that you have in your body. Okay, it's just too fun. You just gotta do it, you know, just like Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressure of her thumbs. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate the $1. Let's buy something from the vending machine, shall we? Is that enough in this economy to buy something from a vending machine? I must know.
Well, what are you doing here? ... I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. The other one is out of the drink I like.
Yuri notices Natsuki fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. She nods, avoiding eye contact. Natsuki, also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine. It's so quiet that every one of her movements seems to reverberate through the entire stairwell. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage, which she then fidgets with in place of the coins. Wow, that was... yeah. Anyway, it's some kind of iced tea. Alright, everybody, favorite iced tea, drop it in the comments. But instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place. She glances all around her.
It's like way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I feel like Yuri's gonna murder me slowly. I'd rather die anywhere else.
Yeah, we're putting in those Night in the Woods vibes. That's right.
I mean, naughty? That's not what I meant. Really, I mean, it's totally cool that it's your thing or whatever to murder people. Like, I can see how it suits you, so... Not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean that either. It's totally not creepy. You know, I'm just gonna stop talking. That seems like a good idea.
It's okay. Everything is okay. Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection. Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down near Yuri.
Well, I can leave if you want.
Yuri shakes her head. No, Natsuki, I'd love to murder you slowly. Okay, anyway, let's get off this whole topic of... Anyway... Okay, you know, Yuri's little collection, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, here we go. Obviously, she uses it to cut open vending machine snacks. That was me trying to pop my neck. It's been a long, beautiful week. Natsuki twists the cap off her drink and takes a sippy sip. What are we all drinking in the comments, guys? I got some good old H2O up in the club, so I'm gonna get myself a drink break! That's right, I need it. I must sustain my vocal cords with... make them nice and moist. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. Murder her quickly before her buff form comes out. That's a good idea. Oh, lemonade. You know, want to pass that through the screen? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can give you $1. The $1 that Kelly gave me. And the two just sit there for a long time. The tension seems to fade a little bit as time passes. Even without any words, this seems to mean at least something. Though it's not clear what that may be. You know, there's a lot of tension when you're about to murder someone. Or make out with them, who knows? Lunch ends more quickly than expected. Natsuki is the first to stand up with her empty drink bottle.
Are you coming today? You know, to the club?
Yuri nods.
I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to. Eventually. There's no rush. I promise. Thanks.
Wow, what was that? These two just need to hug it out, you know what I'm saying? It's the next day, and we're at the same vending machine, and there's soccer tryouts, and there's a bake sale. And what does that say in the background? Some music club concert? Do you think Monica is secretly a part of it? She has a side club, you know, like a side chick? It's the next day. Natsuki appears from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri as she does so, with the $1 she stole from me. Today, she seems to be holding some kind of book as well. Oh, and prom is tomorrow? Wait, you saw that? Oh my gosh, the music just jump scared me. I have it, like, so loud in my headphones. Holy shy. Okay, there we go. Music jump scare. Always lovely.
Oh, you're here again? Well, I just came here to read this because there aren't any people around here.
Oh? I thought you didn't like how quiet it was.
Well, I don't. But there's no people here.
I see. Natsuki sits down. She didn't steal it, she just took it without asking. I don't know. That kind of sounds like stealing, you know? The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday. The music is too cheerful to murder someone slowly do. You know what? I think you can murder people to whatever music your heart desires. I'm sure it's all been done. That's the kind of world we live in. After yesterday's lunch and the club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other again. Okay, you know what? I have a note about the whole music and murdering people to it. If you've seen the show Dexter, there's a part where he murders someone to that song from Shrek 2. The one that goes, it's like, da 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 da, changes. That one, you guys know that? And it's like so freaking happy that you could like projectile vomit rainbows, that one. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, just needed to put that in there. Although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour around it. Yeah, it changes. Yeah, it's a banger, y'all. It's a freaking banger. I'd play it if copyright wasn't a freaking thing. But it's okay that I'm here?
Yeah, I don't care. I mostly just don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it.
Yo, your friends are shit! Get some friends who like to read manga with you and do little kissy kissies, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Anyway.
Especially since, like, they all just assumed I stopped reading manga after I joined the literature club. Not that I'm trying to hide it from them, exactly. But I just don't want it to come up again now after I've waited so long for this new volume to come out. Literally months at this point.
You don't have other friends who are into manga?
Not unless online friends count.
Yes, they do. Online friends are soul soup, and don't you forget it.
Yeah, and Sayori, but that's different because she's not exactly into it. She just likes it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you're lucky that the books you're into at least just look like books, so you don't have to feel like everyone is constantly judging you by what you're reading.
Well, that's when you slip your manga right into a bigger book, and then you can make people think that you're reading anything you want. I don't know, like might look weird if you put it into like a dictionary. I don't know if people really go around reading dictionaries, but I don't know, you get the point.
That would be so awful. Especially since I already hate attention so much. Well, it's a good thing I have thick skin, I guess. By the way, I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. If you're like me and have no one to share your hobbies with.
That's some solid advice, thank you, Natsuki.
Oh, I have online friends.
Yeah, it's us. That's right. I'm Yuri's online friend.
Since middle school, actually. I
was especially desperate back then. Oh my god. Oh, don't bring in the desperation now. Okay.
It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face. What the hell is this?
Damn, Yuri. Oh my god. What? Holy shit. Yuri, you need a hug? God damn.
Oh, whatever. We were all just stupid kids back then anyway. Some of the fanfics I wrote, thank God I used a pseudonym. But I liked it at the time. I got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. So I don't think I would change anything. I wonder if a few years from now, we'll think the same thing about our current selves.
Yeah, so Yuri's just like in the future. Oh yeah, man, I need a good old smack in the face right in this moment. Damn. You know, it is kind of crazy looking back at yourself and having those moments of reflection. And anyway, it's just like, damn. We gotta be nice to ourselves. Shit.
Probably. That doesn't make you uncomfortable? No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me, especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. Oh, right here.
Natsuki raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her own cheek. Damn.
That's me from the future coming to terms with me right now. Also, ow, I didn't mean to do it that hard.
Yuri doesn't seem to react. Actually, that's kind of smart. Alright, everybody, let's just give ourselves a little smack from our future. No, just kidding, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. But you know, I get the lesson here. Yeah. I want to read Natsuki's fanfics now. What is she writing about? We should discuss that. Don't be that mean to your past self, but yeah, it's nice to see how far we've come. It's true. Buff Suki doesn't take no nonsense. Yeah, that's right, because that's her future self. Damn. Oh, God. Alright, Yuri doesn't seem to react, but then, to Natsuki's surprise, Yuri shyly looks the other way before lifting her arm and doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek. She turns red and stares into her lap, but is unable to hide a smile as though it was a really funny joke.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about! I didn't know you had it in you.
I don't even know why I did that.
maybe I thought it would be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep going on about all this nonsense. I'll let you get to your reading. Oh, right.
Okay, whenever the game does that where it just pauses, I'm like, oh gosh, the game just like, it's having its moment. No, it's all good, thank God.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that then.
The conversation ends quickly, and Natsuki opens her book. And the journey continues. The two read silently for the remainder of the lunch hour. But the whole time, Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regrets over having so abruptly forced the end of their conversation. Natsuki wrote Shrek times Donkey fanfiction, but they're both anime girls. Oh, you're right, I want to read it too, yeah. Damn.
You're back. Yeah, I'm here to lay low again.
Another day has passed. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more.
Hey, did you buy that?
Natsuki quickly notices a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits. Yuri nods, avoiding eye contact.
What? Like, for me? But you didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up? Well...
The bright red cheeks. You're not hiding shit from us, Yuri.
I would have drank it myself, I guess.
It was a stupid thing to do. I swear, they have the most dramatic conversations, good God.
No, it wasn't stupid. I just thought, never mind.
But that's why we love them, because their drama is our drama, and we are all one. Kumbaya! Anyway,
what I meant to say is thank you. And that it's a really nice gesture.
it's okay if you don't feel that way.
I do! It was the other things that I didn't mean. I swear, please believe me.
Yuri pauses, then nods.
Talking is hard. I get it wrong a lot too. So, I believe you.
Natsuki exhales in relief. She then sits down next to Yuri and takes a drink. Knowing Yuri, she was probably overthinking it so much that Natsuki's tepid response filled her with self-doubt. Alright, shout out to the word tepid. You don't see that too often, so. That juicy Dan Salvato writing.
I'll do something nice for you next time.
Please, don't feel obligated.
I want to. I want to do nice things too.
Okay. Thank you.
You can thank me after I figure out how to do something nice.
I'll do it then, too. Natsuki sighs.
Nothing. It just reminds me how I haven't been getting along with my friends lately.
Is that why you've been coming here?
Well, no, not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. There are just other things I'd rather be doing during lunch lately. I like being around them when we're all just having fun, but I also just can't take anything seriously. So when I'm, feeling serious, then their attitudes just really get on my nerves. It's only gotten worse ever since I joined the literature club.
How come?
I don't know. I feel like I used to be really good with just putting up with it because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. But I just have a hard time doing that lately. But it's my fault for being overly sensitive. if I have a problem, I'm not gonna demand for everyone around me to change. But, yeah, I know. Monica and Sayori really don't agree with that kind of thing. But they're not in my position, so it's easy for them to say that you should just communicate your feelings or whatever. It's not like my friend group does that kind of thing. I would just be making an embarrassment of myself. Sorry, none of this has anything to do with you. I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's okay. I like listening. What? Listening to other people's problems? Yes. That's weird. Sorry. I just like learning about people. Do you think it's weird? No, that's not weird. I probably just misunderstood, so, I don't know. Does that mean I should keep going? If you'd like. Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now. What are some things that you like about your friends? A lot of things. I mean, they're really fun to hang out with, like after school and on the weekends, and they really like my baking. And it's fun to complain about school together. They make me laugh a lot, and we have a lot of good memories and inside jokes, like the Shronic Hell toilet. Or sexy Miss Free.
Oh, she's of the Discord server now. Yeah, that's right. That's a little nod to y'all.
Oh, I'm bad at a lot of those things. So, are those all things that are important to you? Well, kind of, but they're not things I need to get out of everybody. Everyone in the club is really different from that, but I'm still friends with them too. Well, Sayori really likes your baking, and she makes you laugh, and she complains a lot. That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends. Well, unlike them, she's a nice person who cares about your feelings. Oh my god!
Thank you for speaking the truth, Yuri.
Excuse me? I'm gonna say, what? How about you don't talk that way about my friends that you don't know anything about?
Natsuki stands up!
No, wait. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
That's right, Natsuki is in the Discord server. She knows all our inside jokes, so. Oh my gosh, wait. Your favorite iced tea is Shrek of Mole? What the frick? Oh my god. That joke returns, I see. It's beautiful. You know, a little clappy clap. I love Shrek, okay? Can I just say how much I adore Shrek? Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Anyway, back to the story.
I didn't want to say something bad. Please don't leave.
Natsuki sighs and shakes her head.
It's fine. As long as you understand that you can't just judge people like that. I'm sorry.
Natsuki sits back down where she fucking belongs. That's right, I said it. These two are just too... Yeah, we love them.
You can't just compare friends like that and, like, measure who's better than who. Everyone's different. I'm sorry. I just don't like people who want to hurt you.
A moment of silence stretches between them. Oh, it's getting serious. All right.
They don't want to hurt me. We just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun.
I don't like that.
Well, that's why I'm friends with him, and you're not.
You like it?
Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it.
I am sorry. I wish I knew how to help with social conflicts.
Like how Monica can. She's good at these things. Not really. Also, I don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with myself. That's what Monica and Sayori never seem to understand. Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong and they're all like, "Aw, what's wrong? Is everything okay?" I just want to mind my own business sometimes and decide myself if I want to talk about things. Jeez. The only one who understands that is you. So, you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think. Oh, you don't need to reassure me or anything. I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener. Thank you. You're also nice. It's really hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all. It's so weird because I always thought of myself as someone who can just say whatever's on my mind. But I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed or upset or I want to say something mean. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that. I'm just talking to myself.
Yuri nods and remains silent. Natsuki notices her fidgeting with the pages of her book.
How come you like reading so much? Oh, well, a lot of reasons. But I just get sucked into it so easily. It's so immersive, like I want to be a part of it. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated. Especially when it comes to following social conversations and group interactions. I just don't really understand it, and I have no real desire to participate. But it's different with books. It feels like I always want to be around the characters. I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways that I've never felt with real people. So, in that way, it can sometimes feel more real than real life. Really? It's that hard for you to be around people? Like, all the time? Fairly often, especially in group settings. When people are making all kinds of conversation and saying jokes and all of that, I don't know what to do. I just disengage. Oh, that doesn't get lonely? I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one, and I have online friends too, of course. Do you ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books? All the time. Sometimes so badly that it makes my heart ache. Yeah, me too. Really? Mm-hmm. A lot. Like, more than anything.
After Natsuki mutters that, silence fills the stairwell once more. But it's a mutual silence, one full of understanding. Whoa, that passed by like nothing, and it was so relatable. Damn. I swear these just they go so quick. I know I've said that like every time, but holy crap. This is some good shit.
Hey. Oh, hello. I almost thought you weren't coming today.
Is this friendship in bloom? It's so hot. This is so hot. Give it up, everybody. Look at these two cuties. Friendship is happening.
Friendship is magic. Oh.
Imagine hugging them right now. I know, right? Oh my god, they're so cute. And it's so nice because Natsuki and Yuri, you know, they're kind of the ones that have the hardest time connecting, I think, of all of them. Like, I'm saying with the main game and all that, but in this, you're really seeing them, like, it makes a lot of sense how they connect personally with each other, and it's a beautiful thing, so. Very, very beautiful. Yes, the girls are getting along! Yeah, well, lunch is already more than halfway over. Natsuki had typically been meeting Yuri in the stairwell much earlier, since it had been a good way of dodging her friends when she didn't feel like seeing them. Today she's holding a large plastic container in both hands. I ran into my friends, so I hung out with them for a while. Is that so? Yeah. I was in a good mood today, so I figured I should. I hadn't seen them in a while, which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I expected that. Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with, so I figured I would share with them too. As she sits down, Natsuki opens the lid of her container. You made cupcakes. Give me those cupcakes. I want them through the screen. Gosh dang it. I wish the Dokis were real. You know what? I believe that somewhere out there in the infinite universes, somewhere there is the Dokis and they exist. And I want to eat all of Natsuki's cupcakes. We can all share them and have a big old party and celebrate LPSlover Day. The channel turned 16 today. So yeah, it's August 5th today, but if you're watching the archive, happy LPSlover Day! Yeah! You made cupcakes. You know it! You know it! I feel like, okay, where's the dancey dance? There we go, we need a little dancey dance. Oh, you know it! Oh my god. Kandy! Kandy! Oh my god, speak to me, Kandy! Okay, there we go. Alright, she's back. You know it! It's been a while at this point, so I figured it was about time again. You can take one if you want. Yuri takes a cupcake and carefully twirls it between her friends. Guys, she takes a cupcake and twirls it between her friends. Oh my god. Well, anyway, I don't even know what's going on. Fingers, or chicken fingers. Finger looking good. It's brown with dark green frosting, immaculately shaped into a floral pattern, and topped with some kind of glittery powder. Ooh. I mean, I'd eat anything at this point. I let you want another cupcake, please. I actually had cupcakes earlier today, and they were good. Oh, how pretty. But they weren't Natsuki cupcakes, and so I need all the cupcakes, okay? You hear me? Yeah, that's right. I just ate, so I may not be able to finish it. Are they for the club? Yeah, I guess so. I didn't really think about it. I just made them. I just thought that because green is Monica's favorite color, right? Well, yeah, but that's not really... Yuri takes a small bite. This is green tea flavored. I love green tea. Oh, do you? It was just a random idea I wanted to try, so... Don't laugh at me. I'm not. I just felt happy. Oh, sorry. Usually when... Never mind. What I mean is that I'm glad. Sorry for saying dumb things again. I just wanted to do something nice. And this is something I happen to be good at. Yeah, what a crazy random happenstance. Y'all, let's all strive to be the Natsuki of the group and bring cupcakes for everyone. You know, I could get behind that. It's so nice to have friends that bake and do all that goody good stuff. Or what's everybody's favorite kind of cupcake? I think I'm gonna choose red velvet. So Natsuki, if you can hear me across the dimensions in the multiverse, you know, I'd like some red velvet cupcakes up in here with my face on them, obviously. So, yeah. And this is something I happen to be good at. That's right. You're so good. I feel like today I'm doing a lot of what's the word? commentary on what the girls are saying. And seeing as I love, okay, Natsuki and Yuri, just, they're such an interesting little duo. They feel so iconic to me, you know? Maybe it's because I relate spiritually on the level with the colored hair and then their personalities. I don't know what it is, but something about these two and their little, you know, becoming friends is just the cutest thing in the world.
And I do know that you like them from past experience.
Yuri turns red, recalling the time she treated herself rather generously to Natsuki's cupcakes. Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse, so she just settles for a disapproving look.
How did you get into baking? Oh, well, I don't know. It kind of just always appealed to me. Well, a few years ago, I read this one manga with a lot of baking, so I got like super into it for a while. I was probably making stuff almost every day, but it's something that I always knew I liked anyway. It's like baking is like art, but when you get good at it, it gets more delicious too.
I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart into something so artistic, knowing that it would... Oh, that's Yuri. Okay. Let me just... Give me a second. I need a drink break. Sometimes, it's rare, but, you know, it happens. Okay, guys, drink break. I was like, that's not very Natsuki of you while I was reading that. It's like, yeah, well, there's a damn good reason. Alright, here we go.
I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart into something so artistic, knowing that it would just be eaten afterwards.
You know, she's got a point. As a person that likes to do art, I must admit it's nice to have something to look at, you know, over the years. But that's what pictures are for. So, you know, all those good old cakes. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, maybe you're too practical for it. I think I prefer to be on the receiving end. That's my other favorite part about it. It's something I can do that makes a lot of people happy, like unconditionally. Everyone is always so thankful, and in that moment, you get to be like the bringer of joy. I don't know, it just makes me feel valued? Yeah, I guess that. So, you were able to make up with your friends today? There wasn't really anything to make up with them about. We weren't fighting or anything. You weren't? Maybe I misunderstood. It only turns into a fight if I lose my cool, and that's just unnecessary drama. It only makes things worse. So, they're not going to stop? I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. Yeah, it's just the way they are. I'm the only one who ever has a problem with it. Our God is an awesome God. She reigns. Cupcakes from above with all her baking skills and glory. It's Natsuki, the cupcake god. Yeah, it's not worth it. Especially since I have somewhere to go now when I don't feel like hanging out with them. If you know what I'm saying, if you get what I'm laying down. Oh, I see. The cupcake's empty foil wrapper audibly crinkles as Yuri clenches a fist. Yo, I didn't know Yuri was into cupcake wrapper ASMR. You know, she's gonna get real big with all those... Anyways... You know, and she starts, you know, taking like a spoon and kind of, you know, pushing it into the frosting and gets that glorp glorp noise for the ASMR. You know, there's actually a lot of cupcake ASMR. You know, is there any cupcake ASMR videos out there? I think these two should have it. So, no, someone needs to like do that with these two. That'd be great. Take notes. New Doki lore just dropped. Bada boom! I'm glad that the situation is resolved. And that you don't have to avoid them anymore. Yeah, me too. And I don't have to bother you during your alone time anymore. I'm sure you have a lot of reading to catch up on. Yeah. No! Stay together! No, don't break up! I'm just kidding. I know that. I know that cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me. But it's the best I can do. So you can have the rest of them.
Natsuki grabs the box and slides it over to Natsuki's feet. Yuri stares at the box. Then she shakes her head and slides them back. You should save them for your other friends.
But I made them for you.
Natsuki's voice whines as she protests. Oh no, Yuri, she made them for you. And then I have the Julian Smith, if you guys have ever heard of, I made this for you. Anyway, that's I'd rather eat brandy. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so
I know.
This is giving me some Han Solo Leia energy up in here. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
And I like them very much, exactly as you thought.
You succeeded. Oh my god! That would make my whole life if Yuri just said you succeeded to me. You know what I'm saying? I love Yuri as a character, so this is beautiful.
But I know you care about making your other friends happy too. And if this
is the way you know how to make that happen, then I'm not going to take it from you. She's getting really emotional, okay?
No! They were for making you happy!
You make me happy! Gosh diddly darn dang it!
You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. That's why they want to spend time with you and be your friend.
Without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's eyes. She pulls her knees to her chest and starts sobbing into her arms. Oh no! Oh shoot. Oh no.
Natsuki, I'm such a bad person.
Yuri stammers, feeling panicked.
I didn't mean to say something bad.
Natsuki shakes her head and wipes her eyes.
You didn't.
Natsuki tries to choke back her sobs but struggles to speak through them.
I just really hate myself sometimes. And it feels so wrong when you say those nice things to me. Like, I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. No, I am. I'm so difficult. And I can't think of even a single thing about myself that somebody would like. And I hated myself for bothering you during lunch. I just thought it was my chance to be a good person. Like, to be nice and do the things you wrote about in the letter. I knew if I tried in the club, Sayori and Monica would be super annoying and make a huge deal out of it. You know, I think a lot of those negative things too. About myself. I never felt like a good person. I always scrutinize everything I say. And later I feel like I said all the wrong things. And I just spend so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone else must hate me too. So, I understand some of that through my own experience. And that's why I wanted to write the letter and express my feelings. It pained me to see those things in someone else that I saw in myself.
Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bag and pulls out some tissues, then hands them to Natsuki.
Monica told me that it takes a good person to reflect on those things. The desire to improve yourself. That makes you a good person. So don't worry so much. Also, there are things about you that people would like, so...
Like,
What? Like how you're fun for people to be around. And you're not shy. And you know how to make people laugh. And you're very passionate about things. And you know how to take the lead. And you care a lot about other people. And just a lot of things.
oh. Well, now you're making me feel really embarrassed.
Well, you're the one who asked. And don't you think I feel embarrassed?
Natsuki tries to hide a smile. Then she sighs as it fades again.
Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time, but then I keep coming back for some reason. Is that bad? Just really confusing. I mean, my friends and I go way back, so ditching them all the time feels like... I don't know. Feels like what?
Natsuki's voice gets quiet.
Maybe I'm scared that they'll get mad at me. I really don't know what to do.
She pauses. Yuri stares into the distance, tracing her eyes along the patterns of the floor tiles while she thinks to herself.
What would you do, hypothetically, if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you? Happy for what? Happy that your new club is making you happy. Well, that's just not a fair hypothetical.
Natsuki says that, but with little confidence in her voice.
I always told myself that I don't rely on the approval of others to be happy. I still feel that way, but I'm spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. That's probably what makes me feel so confused. Because I'm threatened out of the things that should make me happy. So no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. It's making my head hurt. That must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Being made to feel like you're wrong just for being the person you are. Oh, it really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? Goes against the kind of person I want to be. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things.
Natsuki presses her palms into her forehead and shakes her head.
I know what's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. It's so much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something so scary. To do what? You know, to end it. With them?
Natsuki nods.
I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option. I wasn't until recently. It's just one of those things where, like, it's been a certain way for so long that you just get used to it. Like, so much of you has gone into it. So much that it feels like that's just how your life is. And throwing it away is like throwing away such a big part of your life. It makes me feel sick to think about.
Natsuki sighs.
It's just really scary. It's terrifying. What are you scared of? I don't know. A lot of things. Like being alone. Not having anyone to talk to or to hang out with. Not being able to replace what I have with them. And I don't want them to hate me. I'm scared they'll hurt me for going against them. Physically? Not physically, but...
Yuri clenches her fists.
Natsuki. What? If anyone even thinks to cause you harm, I'll cut a bitch!
I just had to do that, okay? It was too it was too perfect. I will unleash hell upon them. Da 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 da! Yuri is such a badass. Okay, a little clappy clap for Yuri. That was beautiful. Let's go, Yuri! Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the feels trip. Yeah, this is beefy. All right, so if you don't watch out, Yuri's gonna unleash hell. So you don't mess with Natsuki, you don't mess with Buff Suki, or you're getting it from the Maiden of Mystery. Ba-ba-bow. Natsuki snorts in laughter. I can't even do a snort. Wait, let's see here. No, just kidding. She just has like aggressive snorting laugh. Oh, I love that. Natsuki embracing it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need another drink break. Let's get all those aggressive snort laughters in here. Water. Ah, yeah. That's quite refreshing. Anyway, I can hear it in my mind, and it's adorable. Natsuki is just the best.
Don't laugh at me. Sorry, I was just... I liked that. Yeah, that's all. Oh, well, I meant it. I know you did.
Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look. Oh, that's hot.
I needed it.
As the conversation lapses, Natsuki again slides her box of cupcakes over to Yuri.
Just take them, okay? I don't want other people to have them anymore. Are you sure?
Natsuki nods.
I'm sure. I will then. I'll enjoy them.
Natsuki looks away, but a feeling of warmth spreads through her. She holds on to that feeling, knowing it will give her courage. Oh my god, that was beautiful! I would eat the heck out of those cupcakes. I know, right? Same.
Ah, you're here first today. And you brought reading material?
Natsuki is sitting in her usual spot, this time holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her. Yuri sits down as well and opens her own book.
It sucks when a good series has to come to an end.
Yo, tell me about it, just like how this one's gonna come to an end. Make more Doki set Dance Sylvana or I'll come and hunt you down. I'm just kidding. Or maybe I will, who knows. Look into my eyes and tell me you're not gonna make more. Anyway, he should. He really should. Just putting that out there. These girls, like, I can feel them. I think they're alive in some other dimension or universe because they're just so cute and so darn well written. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like, it's such a big part of your life, and then one day there's just nothing left. It makes you feel so empty.
Unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. I'm on the last book of this series.
That sucks!
But there's also something satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know if I'd want it to go on forever.
Maybe. Yeah, I agree with you. More DDLC content, please. I need my fix, man! Just like a... Get that good old DDLC up in there.
But there are some things that I wish could.
Like this series! I love DDLC. I need another set of games, okay? This is not a want, it is a need. On the other... Oh, no, that's Yuri. You know what? That means drink break time. Gotta get more water into my system. Alright, let's go.
On the other hand, have you ever read something about that overstayed its welcome?
Yeah, definitely.
I can think of at least one thing I've read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through and the ending really sucked. So it sucks when something good has to end, but it also sucks when they just keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore. I guess it sucks either way. Well, that's the nature of all things. They come to an end.
The two fall silent. They slowly eat while making their way through their respective reading material, except Natsuki doesn't seem to be touching her food at all. Water that tells you whether you're voicing Natsuki or Yuri. I know, right? That's... it's magic. I got some magic water up in here with me. Boo, 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 little dancey dance.
You don't go out during the weekends, right? You know, 'cause we could.
Excuse me?
Like, with friends at the mall or downtown or whatever.
I'm not a total shut-in, you know.
Oh, my bad for making assumptions.
Well, I'm sure I go out less often than other people, like you and the others in the club. I don't really meet with friends and arbitrarily spend time like that. I'm usually meeting with my board game group.
Yo, let's go, Yuri! Board game group?
It doesn't matter, it's just more nerdy stuff. Why do you ask anyway?
I was just curious. I just realized that I couldn't picture it, so I was just curious.
Yuri looks at Natsuki and realizes that she's shaking. Oh my gosh, Natsuki's trembling like a leaf, but why?
Don't look at me like that.
Sorry. Natsuki pulls her knees into her chest and puts her head down.
I can't take this.
Did I do something? Yuri gets flustered, her mind racing over what she may have said or done.
I did. I ended it. I texted them earlier telling them. And then I just blocked them because I'm so afraid of their responses. And now it feels like I'm dying inside.
Oh, that's... I'm sorry. Totally unsure of what to do, Yuri can barely find any words of support to offer. Meanwhile, the sound of Natsuki's unusually hard breathing fills the air. Then she speaks again, barely above a whisper.
Help me. I feel sick and I want to hit my head against things. Please help. I can't take this.
You may be having a panic attack. With that realization, Yuri's demeanor suddenly changes. I have experience with this, so I'll help you through it, okay? Natsuki meekly nods through her rapid breath, head still buried in her knees. Yuri slides herself over to Natsuki and sits on the step behind her. Then she puts her hands on Natsuki's shoulders. Can you feel my hands? Natsuki nods. Her shaking becomes much more apparent through Yuri's sense of touch. Yuri keeps her voice low and gentle. You're safe right now. You're in a good and safe place where nothing can hurt you. Natsuki nods once more. Although Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulders, she can practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck. We'll do a breathing exercise together. All you have to do is listen to my breaths and breathe along with me. Let's breathe in now. Yuri takes a deep, slow breath. Beneath her hands, she feels Natsuki's shoulders rise as Natsuki takes a breath of her own, trying to mimic Yuri. They exhale together, although Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out. That's good. Let's keep going. Yuri breathes in once more and Natsuki joins her. They continue like that for a few more cycles while Yuri closely monitors. Eventually, Yuri feels Natsuki rest more of her weight into Yuri's palms. Let's focus on the physical world. I'll All you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breaths going in and out, and the weight of my hands on your shoulders. You're in a safe and comfortable physical place. So essentially, she was grounding her, which is really awesome. That's a good thing to do while you're having a panic attack. Yuri knows what's up. I'm really proud of her. Minutes pass in silence. Like, I'd want Yuri when I'm having a panic attack, okay? Like, damn. This is some good stuff. By now, the worst of it has passed, but Yuri is determined not to move away until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki has lifted her head off of her knees and her breathing is mostly steadied. Then, she takes a final deep breath and slowly pulls herself to her feet, causing Yuri to let go. She stretches her arms.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to freak out. I don't know what my deal is.
You don't have to apologize. This must be enormously stressful for you.
Is that going to keep happening?
It may, or it may not. We can take measures to help prevent it in the future, but I think it will naturally get better over time. Natsuki motions to sit back down again, so Yuri moves over. Yuri turns away to pick up her open book from the dusty floor, which she had hastily set down earlier. She brushes the dust off the cover.
I don't think I could have gotten through that alone.
Drink break. You're not alone. Feeling shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap. From now on, you don't have to do anything alone. Aww. As she says that, Yuri tenses up. It's rare for her to so openly share her thoughts, but something about Natsuki, of all people, makes it feel so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because, like Yuri, Natsuki is so timid and uncertain of herself. Natsuki does such a good job at hiding it that it's taken a long time for Yuri to finally realize it. And because of that, Yuri is able to deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted, demonstrating that you deserve the love of others. If you can accept that for the first time, then perhaps you can begin the tumultuous journey of learning to love yourself. Oh, yes!
Oh my gosh. Do you really mean that?
You're probably gonna regret saying that if you do. How so?
Because I'm probably gonna have a lot of free time during the weekends from now on. So you're giving me permission to be as annoying as I want and drag you around to a lot of places.
I see.
But you already said it, so you can't take it back now.
Well, I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then. Oh shoot, was that Yuri saying all that good stuff? Of course it was. I got so into it that I was like, me as Kandy, I gotta read that. Because, you know, that's something that I'm learning for myself. So, I relate to this deeply. Gotta save those in the back, you know what I'm saying? Well, I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then.
I know a good ice cream place.
Oh? That means you'll finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't remember? The first day that you came to the club, you guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor. But for me, you said you had no idea.
Seriously? I don't remember that at all. Oh, wait, yes I do. I said it was probably green tea.
Yuri shakes her head. It's a good guess, but my favorite is usually to get chocolate and raspberry together.
Chocolate and raspberry?
How fancy.
How is that fancy?
No, I don't know. I feel like I should have guessed something like that.
Well, maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry.
Hey, strawberry's my favorite.
What a coincidence.
What a coinky dink.
I think it helps to have something to look forward to.
I still have the sick feeling in my stomach, but it's easier now to convince myself that I did the right thing. Is there anything better I could be doing?
Not that I know of. There's nothing that will make this easy for me.
Okay, I gotta take the drink break because I did it. Again? Damn. Yuri's speech that I read as Kandy, that was beautiful. My brain is still on that. I think I said it as my own voice because I just need to hear it for myself. You guys ever get that feel? Like, damn. They're so cute! I know, right? Look at these two. They make such a good dynamic duo. Like, I love them. And you already did more than I thought anyone could. Come to think of it, we never talked about the letter you wrote. But I feel like we're way past that at this point. I don't even know what to talk about. Except that I think it helped me understand my needs a little bit better. The way I like to be treated. And the kinds of friends that I want to have. That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place. Even though I was so scared of causing more problems.
I thought it was a coincidence that you ran into me here initially.
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I may have tracked you down first. I think this is just so cute. Yeah, with the help of Sayori.
But you said
I was shy, okay? I wasn't ready to, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying.
Well, I guess I'm glad that you worked up the courage. Even if it was in your own way. I can tell that you've been making a lot of difficult decisions. It's brave, and it will make things better in the long run. I think anyone would be proud of you for it.
Anyone? You mean, like you?
Yes, like me.
You know, I could get used to this.
As long as you don't tease me too much.
Yeah, fine. Just a little then.
That's fine. I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now, but I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings.
Thanks. It feels nice to be reassured. The two girls continue their conversation through the remainder of lunch. But a new feeling hangs in the air, a feeling of greater certainty in their path forward. In just a few hours, there will be another literature club meeting where the 4 club members will happily spend time together. Each of them, all with their own special qualities, have something unique that they can deliver to one another. Through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow and find new happiness together. The end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yuri thinks to herself, since she's about to finish her long-running series, it would be best to have a new book lined up. Perhaps this weekend would be a good time to visit the bookstore. Together. Oh yeah, that's hot. That deserves a dab. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Ah, friendship wins again. That was beautiful. All right, y'all. Next will be equals. Oh my gosh, Sugar Daddy, thank you so much. $2, buy a book together? Nice. Okay, just in time, you know? I really needed that after my $1 was taken by Natsuki, so. I love that. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Yep, that's right. You know, this last story, this self-love story, is so important. I feel like people should watch these side stories because they each teach such great valuable lessons. Like, these are just really applicable and, you know, meaningful and just like, holy crap, so freaking relatable. So yeah. Anywho, come back next time for equals, okay? It's gonna be another party. And then we get to say our farewells to the Dokis. I don't know if I'm ready for it to end, honestly, but, you know, it's a good point. Everything has to come to an end at some point, I guess. Kind of the nature of stories and such. So thank you for joining me this lovely day, night, or whenever you're watching this, honestly. And I'll see you in equals. So please take care of yourself and, I don't know, maybe go read a book. Get some interdimensional cupcakes and eat them and make some cupcake ASMR. And remember to love yourself, you know, because I'm working on it too. I'm with you. All right, goodbye, everybody. Oh, whoa, hey, thank you, logging to it. Another $2. Very cool, just as we're ending the stream. So you get there you go. Thank you so much. Whoa, yeah, make it rain. I don't know. Maybe I should just keep the stream going. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. More! I'm just having the Kylo Ren gif. I don't know. You know when he's just like, more! That meme. It's pretty great. Might as well get another little drinky drink break. But yeah. It's been nice, y'all. This series is great. Oh my gosh. And that Yuri speech though. Dab for bucks? Okay. As you command, as you wish. All right. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate it, y'all. This is pretty great. Okay. So yeah, we'll have fun with equals and it'll be great. So yeah, join me. Be there, and please leave a comment on the archive of this video so that other people get to see it. Just tell me your favorite, I don't know, like, just something weird, you know? Something about your interdimensional cupcakes or anything that you feel applies to this video. I want to hear from you. So, goodbye. Kisses. Mwah. Sending a nice little, you know, doki doki kiss out there. So, bye, everybody. Goodbye.